Hi there folks, welcome back to another video. Well, today we're going to talk about one of my absolute favorite topics, growing trees and shrubs in southeast Arizona in Chihuahuan Desert. Who will survive and who won't? Stay tuned and I'll tell you about all of my experiences I've had in the past 2 years. So as you can expect, folks, the soil here is really dry for most of the year, except for during monsoons. And even during monsoons, this powder-like dry soil just absorbs the water so quickly. So it's tough if you're a tree or a shrub to actually make it here. About the first foot of soil here is this super powdered clay. So this is where my septic was installed, my septic tank, and you can see the dirt here. So I'm not a soil expert, but those of you folks who know a lot about soil might be able to tell a lot just by looking at this. And when you go really deep, you run into something called caliche. And caliche essentially is this baked hard pebbles and clay all baked together. This is a mesquite. I don't know what species, but as you can see, it's a very cherished little tree because it's the closest to my cabin and I can sit under it, and it's just a great little tree. Check this out, folks. This is the seed pods. And what's neat about these guys is that once they're dried and you harvest them at the right time, you can make mesquite flour out of it. I've told that when you make breads and pancakes from this stuff, absolutely delicious. So you can bet I'm keeping an eye on these, watching them until they ripen, and I'm going to harvest them. These are yuccas and they get pretty tall. And these guys are flowering and they're going to have big, poofy, beautiful fragrant blooms that are white, and they'll have those by the looks of things in just a matter of days. So this is a desert sumac, and boy, it looks totally dead. You'd think so. You would be totally wrong. It's waiting for the monsoons, and when the monsoons come, this thing is going to get all beautifully green and absolutely shine here in my yard. Of course, this gorgeous mesquite here showing lots of seed pods as well. Absolutely loves its home by my pond, and it was already here, so there's no maintenance with it. I don't water it, I don't do anything with it. It just does its thing. So now that we've looked at a few trees and shrubs that occur here on my property naturally, let's look at a few of the things I've planted here over the past 2 years and see where they're at today. So I got these guys about this time last year. In no time at all, they grew really quite tall, had beautiful flowers, and I thought, this is fantastic, love them. And then monsoon season came and they grew even more, and so I watered them very little after that, and as you can see, look pretty dead. Well, to my delight, when I was cleaning out my pond this spring and kept dumping water on these anyway, look at this. 6 out of the 10 decided, you know what, we want to live. This used to be a lovely little bottle brush tree. It had beautiful red bottle brushes and everything last year. It seemed to be thriving during monsoon season, but it didn't take well to our cold. That and the fact that I thought it was more drought tolerant and didn't water it too much. So this guy was a casualty, unfortunately. So another learning curve was this red bird of paradise. It started out with some leaves and looked like it was going to do pretty good, especially during monsoon season. Same problem, I think, just too cold, and also my neglect and inexperience of not giving it enough water during its first year or two of life. So these are Aleppo pines, A-L-E-P-P-O, and they make bonsai out of them. Apparently, I didn't know that. That is not why I got them. I wanted them to grow into full-size trees. Unfortunately, didn't water them enough, and they didn't do well. This is a really old, dilapidated roadrunner nest. They make them out of sticks and line them with soft stuff. Yes, the answer to the question, have you ever had the needles in your hand or wherever? In the leg once when I was camping. So I have two of these. These are called Texas Ranger. Now, I got them because they're super tough, I thought, but I learned, again, they don't do well without water during their first year or however long it takes to establish them. So I'm nursing them back to health, and very cautiously they're starting to grow again. So quite honestly, folks, I didn't think there'd be so many learning curves, but there are a lot of things to learn. This year I'm doing things really differently. I'm being a lot more careful to add a lot of composting soil to everything I plant, and only a little bit of native soil. But the big thing is I'm really pouring water into these trees and shrubs, and it seems to be paying off. These beautiful little trees are Afghan pines, or Eldarica pines, and they're from, as the name suggests, the Afghanistan region and other areas of the Middle East. And why I planted them is, once they're established, they grow like crazy and they're tough as nails, and that's what I need for this place. But I'm not taking any chances. I give them 5 gallons of water every day and have so for going on a couple months, and they seem to absolutely appreciate it. And my theory is here, overwatering anything is really difficult. And this little guy is one of my favorite trees in the whole yard. And I planted him last year, just a little before now. So he's a little over a year old, and he was only this tall, and I brought him all the way from a friend's ranch in California. And if you look down here, folks, you'll see his trunk is really, really thick. And that's because when he was only this tall, a javelina came along and just chomped and took the whole top off him. And he was like, oh, no problem. I'll just get thicker and stronger and keep growing. This is another incredible tree. I just love this thing, honestly. It had such a tough time early on, and now it's doing so well. This is a desert willow, and this is a variety that was created to not have big hanging seed pods that fall all over. Not that it's a big deal. And it also was designed to be tough. And believe it or not, the variety is called Bubba. Anyway, this is a gorgeous tree. It will get a lot taller than this. It attracts butterflies and hummingbirds. Just love this plant. Well, I've been watering my trees and shrubs here now for I think a couple months with this method. And you know, it's a 5-gallon bucket full of water, so you heist and tighten the abdomen if you had abdomen muscles and put it in. So I wonder if you folks have seen those people that do exercise with kettlebells, they're called. It's like they have a handle and a great big heavy weight type thing attached. So this is my off-grid equivalent to that, to flatten the abdomen. Not sure how well it's working, but I've been doing it for over a month now, I think now. So here we go. Oops. Spilled some water, but I got it in there. So this is such good exercise. Maybe I'll just do this a while today, whether I need to water trees or not. Okay, I'm ready to do my workout. I got a nice full bucket of water. So here we go. Oh, I forgot. It's gonna help if I do like one of those grunts they do in tennis matches. I think that'll give me extra power, just a grunt. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, ready for a workout? Here we go. Whoa, that went farther than I thought. All those days of watering trees totally did the trick. Okay, I just went to the post office and got this. I have no idea what it is. Nothing that I ordered that I know of. So let's open it up and see. Oh, cool. Wow, a little late for my birthday, but not by much. Here it is, folks. I thought it was a pickaxe, but no, I forgot. It's called a mattock. The beauty of this thing is you can pick with this end, okay? And then when it comes time to nasty grass and stuff that's deep-rooted, you take it on with this end. How very, very cool. So major thanks to Eric from Citrus Heights, California, who sent this fantastic tool. I'm ready to go to work. I need to put in a watering system that's either automatic, on a timer, or something like that. And I've got great plans, but those aren't solidified yet, but I'll keep you posted. So I'm betting there's going to be a lot of folks who are very knowledgeable about planting trees and shrubs in desert areas. So you're welcome to comment about what you think I'm doing right or doing wrong. And leave those comments below, please, and I'll read every one of them. And I really appreciate you folks joining me here. And boy, I've had such a history now of trying to get things to grow, and a lot of failures, but some successes now, and I'm really encouraged. So thanks a lot for watching this video, folks, and for all those who've subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Lots of videos coming up. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button, and also ring the notification bell thing. That'll let you know when my next video is coming up. And I really, as always, appreciate you folks here so much. Thanks a lot. See you on the next video.